LVX and 4S KINCAID are set to duke it out on display. All three matchup. 4S starting on the attack side. They got the better spawns, and for LVX, you're starting off the back foot, but you can get that rotation at the hill and take away some second floors as well.
LVX not bothering to go in for any one of those power positions instantly, sending in two objective players, but a long rotation round from 4S KINCAID, and they're just leaving the rounds high and dry, and they force a spawn at the gas tank area from the Gorilla base. A perfect backstab to overcome that advantageous position at Aurora launch from that second floor. They take away the hill. Very creative, but that didn't really give them much, Cali.
Yeah, the generators are being actually held on by LVX so far here. 4S KINCAID spawning on the top right side of the map. They're being spawned up here at B1, and you can see the map awareness from Joke here holding off this generator side on the map and been able to light it up while his teammates claim the time inside the hill. 22-3 off the start. A dominant gameplay that we are seeing for LVX.
Yeah, super dominant indeed for this first hardpoint in itself. 5 seconds more, and LVX will continue to soak that up as well. Early start on that second hardpoint for the players of 4S KINCAID, and that's mainly through player number 2, but Taipei gets instantly shut down even before the hardpoint gets unlocked. Anchor spawns for LVX as well. The hill for LVX. You tell me what's not going their way.
Oh man, everything's going their way for LVX, man. They got everything locked in. They got the time inside the hill. They have QWERTY holding down the Medcare center, and 4S KINCAID are trying to break the spawns, but QWERTY is winning this gunfight straight in a row, making the 5-3 for him. No pinch plays or no frontal assaults being made by 4S KINCAID, and this has been a one-sided matchup so far, but finally they're getting some contest inside the hill, and they finally break it as well.
4S KINCAID finally, with the overpowering numbers at the second hill, managed to break it, but just for a few seconds, just before LVX has got the numbers to equalize against them and rip that hardpoint right back up. And if you were talking about the equality in numbers and the gunfights, LVX is beating 4S KINCAID hands down, but that's just the start of the matchup. Hopefully it's just the initial jitters for 4S KINCAID, stepping away from a terrible loss against Jig-Jag, but LVX is not cutting them a break. From the first hardpoint to the second one, it has been a dominant one, but early rotation for the side of 4S KINCAID. Generators has been locked down as well. This is the perfect start at P3 for Team Yellow.
Yeah, they have 3 operating skills that can be used up in here as well to break that P3. And you can see number 1, that's going to be Light, as well as Yams teaming up to get the hill intact. But Evan makes a big play, gets that Spiral locked in, finds a triple, but you can see the trade from Joke as well. And they get inside the hill.
You have a Sparrow, I have a Claw, and it looks like my Claw bites a little bit harder. 72-20, the players get kicked out, but LVX has got more than enough to hop right back onto the hill. Player number 4 in yellow, slowly circling around. Evan wants Generator, and that is a success as the players of LVX let go of the Generator spawn. 18 seconds to go. Advantage for 4S KINCAID, but they don't seem to win their gunfight.
Yeah, they had the early rotation. They were gifted already, but really failed to get themselves intact inside of that hill, mainly because of LVX operator skill. They invested 3 inside of P3, and they were able to claim all the time there. And now we're moving up here at this P4. You can see number 1 in Light spawning on towards the left side of the map, and LVX is gifted with a little bit of a pinch. And if they get their cards together here, they should be able to break it in 2 angles. Beautiful
attack by LVX. They had the generator area on the spawn. They flank around from Fountain straight in towards the hard point. But 4S KINCAID, they do have the numbers, and yet again, the gunfights of LVX overwhelmed 4S KINCAID. Evan's gonna get shut down instantly by the Sparrow. Light on for the pop now, single-handedly holding onto the hill. Has got a backup, doesn't need much assistance, and Damia shows up. War machine time, baby. 4S KINCAID with a battle right back. Should be able to hold this for a tad bit more, but the numbers come flooding right back in.
Yeah, finally some time for 4S KINCAID here, mainly because of that War Machine. But you can see LVX quick to their feet, going in for the contest, not giving 4S KINCAID some time here. And that's going to be the highlight, and that has been the story so far from P1 to P4. LVX had been deadlocked at just playing inside of that hard point, taking away the power positions and holding up the spawns away from KINCAID. And as we go right back inside the middle of the map, LVX already having a 60-point lead here off to start the second rotation.
KINCAID just gracing each and every single hard point with their initial presence, and LVX always seems to find the wrap on each and every single one of them. Can they do that yet again on this first hill? Because this is a different form of 4S KINCAID with one objective player in the name of Jimmy holding on to the side. Jimmy finally shuts down Yams. Damia taken out, and Jimmy is on fire. 4 on a roll. He's on a fantastic spree, but finally shut down by Joke as the players of LVX hop on right back in, sending in 3 objective players for the hill all at the same time.
Yeah, this is just it. You know, this has been LVX at their best. They have always made sure to stack that point and maybe take away the positions that's being held by 4S KINCAID, but it doesn't remove the fact that 4S has a better start here at the second set of rotation as they're able to claim more time here, mainly because of GB winning his gunfight and making sure he survives inside the hill. 58 seconds to his name out of 69 points that 4S KINCAID has inside the game so far. Now we're hopping on to Mew here at P2. You can see number 5 in Kurt holding down the spawns for next, and 4S KINCAID, they think the bigger picture, and now they're inside the hill.
They expected GB to really pop off, but what is really fantastic for 4S KINCAID is Evan as well as Damia. They are on perfect form to take the attack against LVX. This is not too far. A perfect comeback is still possible. They do go ahead and earn back the speed too, but nobody's anchoring down the spawns just yet, and it's going to be yet again a pincer maneuver from the side of LVX, winning out their gunfights. Claw steps on in as well, but a claw response from Joke. Both type B, Evan with the Sparrow, and this is just an all-out operator fight, which 4S KINCAID wins out.
Yeah, 4S KINCAID, though they don't have the spawns, but the perfect investment of the Purifier, but only to be taken away by Joke, and now this is still going to be in the hands of LVX. They're trying to get that 20 seconds. This scrap time is going to be bigger to extend the lead even more. 4S KINCAID, now what you're going to do here is you already lost the scrap time. You got to set up for next, but you have to stand your ground.
And they're already doing exactly that, holding on to the favorable spawns as well at generators. But keep your eye on the number 5 in yellow, but I don't want to speak about him. He instantly gets shut down. Shows up a little bit too early, but they do have the favorable spawns, so that's not a huge disadvantage at all for 4S KINCAID. But can they hold on to this? Operators on the side of LVX. They've got 3 on the stack. Damia with a double Flacco. Hits back with a double for himself as well. The operators haven't even popped out, and LVX is already winning this out, and they should be able to use those operators to hold on to the hill. But here comes Damia out of nowhere with the war machine, but absolutely wasted in terms of usage, but it will win them a few more seconds.
Yeah, but LVX gifted with the pitcher once again. They're going to be able to get that crossfire in and take away 4S KINCAID inside of the hill. But all go down as 4S stands.
Wow.
They're forward, and TP holding down the generators. He finds 1, he finds the 2, and he's still going to lock in the spawns for the squad, and they should be able to get this scrap time.
The TP is absolutely insane with the plays right now. When push comes to shove, the guy knows how to deliver. 5 kills in a row, make that 6. Has to reload for a tad bit. But Type B has absolutely crushed it at this hill, giving 4S KINCAID a brand new, breath of fresh air. And it looks like they're going to be able to rotate over to P4 as well, just like that. LVX falling apart little by little.
Yeah, Predator missile invested here by Chippy. That's going to be giving the team some information on where the spawns are in for LVX. And right now, it's going to be on towards the middle of the map to get that pinch play activated. But you can see Damien stepping up and Evan finding that double. And they get themselves locked into a fist fight inside of this tiny close quarter combat.
Oh. Evan just managed to whip out the Sparrow, but instantly shut down by Flacco from afar. That's a little bit of a waste, but 4S KINCAID, they still do have the hill. They've got the numbers from the side of generators, but they're spawning from way far back at times, and that's just going to give them a little bit of a disadvantage. But if a couple of players do flank around from the side of Fountain, this should be a stronghold for KINCAID. It's just a straightforward battle from the side of LVX as well. Everybody flowing in one at a time. Player number 4, only him. Jimmy just circling around as well to make sure he holds it around for the team. Hill is one back, but that is just scraps finally for LVX as 4S KINCAID battle their way back into this match.
Yeah, a better second rotation of hardpoint for 4S KINCAID. Again, they were down by at least 50 points coming in here, but now they have reduced that into 20 points, and they are in a position to try to reduce that even further.
Wow.
Here as they have the point at P1. LVX starting to lose their touch as 4S continues to build up their momentum.
Evan is just leading with the kills, but Jimmy just has got a lot of these high impact kills that's just making such a huge difference as the objective player for the side of 4S KINCAID. But LVX now running towards the 200-point mark. Shut down from the back. Yams with the investment of the Annihilator will be able to survive for a tad bit, but all of this smoke down in the middle as Fountain just seems to be obscuring a lot of the aim, and that's a fantastic play coming through from LVX. KINCAID now with bright view right in front after the smokes go out. Light is able to just hold on to the side for a little bit, but 4S KINCAID keeps doing the impossible. They're holding back LVX.
Yeah, they don't have the spawns, but they're just going in for the contest, always stacking that point. But now you're starting off the back foot. You don't have the spawns for next, and you have to attack at the front. You can see Damia and Chippy going in for that engagement at the second floor of this P2, but they have to take away that spawn away from QWERTY to flip the spawns.
And it's going to be a claw investment on the other side. Jimmy has got the Purifier as well. 170 to 177. Just 7 points between them as LVX finds the break yet again. And it's a fantastic hold from QWERTY. Very smart just playing this lower side of this launch center with this operator. But all things do come to a sweet end. And 4S KINCAID is going to be really happy with that. Flooding on the hill once again with the numbers on the opposite side. That's a player named Joe who shuts down 2 operators and shuts down the rest of the players as well. Holding it for LVX with a mighty snap.
Yeah, Light here goes down. It's a big kill for 4S KINCAID. That will stop the push from the flank. And now you just have to worry about the guy holding at the front. And they take one flare down, but the double chow coming through for the LVX. They managed to get the scrap time, and 4S KINCAID still stuck at the spawns. Now is the best time for you to move towards the next hard point. And you can see number 5 in Kurt going in for that next hard point. They just give away this scrap time, which is going to give them the chance to settle down and get a good position inside of P3.
Yeah, respect to Kurt. The guy sacrificed his life, and he tried to stop the bleeding for as long as possible to make sure those scraps are not eaten up by LVX. In the meantime, 4S KINCAID with a perfect recovery as they head on for an early rotation into P3. Aurora launch control from all angles, but the Pretty takes out Kurt, and he was the one who was supposed to anchor down the spawns at that point. And you can see the instant adjustments coming through from KINCAID. Player number 1 and 2, Typee circling around. They won that generator spawn. In the meantime, they hop right back in and help the team win out the gunfight. 4S KINCAID in the fight of their lives, and we are enjoying it.
Yeah, Jimmy finds a 4-piece here with the Fennec. He's just going. He doesn't go and stop it. Just make sure his team is on the favorable side. They are standing inside of the hill, but you can see LVX standing and looking to go for a pitch play in here, but they just all go down as the hold inside by 4S KINCAID is gonna give them that lead here for the first time since the start of this hardpoint takeoff.
Redemption match for 4S KINCAID indeed, as they got embarrassed by Jig Jag. Unfortunately for LVX, they are just not going to bow down and out just yet. It's going to be on to P4. 3 players already positioned really well to take the fight against LVX, and KINCAID does have the generator spawn as well. Advantage is to 4S, but this is a huge flaw to deal with. Damia instantly puts it down with the CBR4. It's going to be the trophies played by Yams. Grenades on the pop as well. Evan doesn't finish off Yams, and that is going to be a tad bit of an issue to deal with as LVX finds the opener.
Yeah, but Evan is actually on the P2. If we can take away number 5 in QWERTY on the left side of the map, he should be able to get the spawn for his team or buy the team some time to get inside the hill, and they do, but they all fall down as Light finds the double with the Sparrow.
The timing of the operator is perfect from LVX, but here 4S KINCAID has got 2 that they can use as well. Will they bring it out, or will they wait for this next hill? It's going to be absolutely open. I don't know what the call is going to be here, but 4S KINCAID is choosing to stick to their guns, stick to their operators, not invest that early. And it's going to be the Pretty that only takes a single kill. A little bit of a sloppy play from LVX, but they are desperately trying to get to the very end. This hill comes to an end as LVX picks up 241. 9 more points to secure this game, but 4S KINCAID does not count this as over yet.
Yeah, you KINCAID, you have to be asked to play perfect, but you just lost your OBJ player as Flaco takes that guy away. But 2 players stacks that point once again for 4S KINCAID, and Damia now looking to buy some time for his team to get even closer to that end goal.
And QWERTY, perfect position from the power position. He plays that operator that takes down the players of 4S KINCAID. Pretty big kill, but the operators will not do much as the objective players finally bring the match to an end. LVX with yet another hard-fought victory at hardpoint.
It's all about